every town, from John O'Groats to Land's End, you'll find a Bureau of Lost Things. Inside its vast corridors, day in and day out, a dedicated team strive to reunite lost things with their careless owners.
Will, there's someone in reception.
And today would be an ordinary day, just like any other, but there are no ordinary days at the Bureau of Lost Things.
I can hear that, Cara.
So what are you going to do about it?
Me? You're the one on reception duty this afternoon. Look at the rota.
I am looking at it. 1 till 2, Will. 2 till 3, Will. 3 till...
Give me that! Hey, you've just crossed out your name and put mine. All day. Hang on. All week?
That's not my handwriting. So, guess it must be yours?
For goodness sake, all right! Good afternoon, madam. Welcome to the Bureau of Lost Things. How can I help you?
I'm not really sure. I just wandered in.
To the Bureau of Lost Things. Therefore, you've almost certainly lost something, right?
I suppose so, but...
The Bureau deals with absolutely anything that can be lost. Let's narrow it down. Perhaps it's your keys?
No.
Your umbrella?
No. It isn't raining, is it?
No, that's used up the most common reasons. If you're not sure why you're here, maybe you've lost your memory?
I don't think so. I would have remembered that.
Ah, the giveaway. That's what everyone who's lost their memory says. Here, I'll go and check if one has been handed in. Cara, were you listening at the door?
You've got a lost memory job. Result? I'll get her to sign all these customer satisfaction forms.
What? You can't do that.
Poor naive Will. You didn't think we got rated the best Bureau of Lost Things in the country by actually being the best Bureau of Lost Things in the country, did you? I filled this lot in with very satisfied. All they need now is an untraceable signature.
I guess I am naive. Remember my first day when I asked you to show me the ropes?
I showed you the room where all the ropes were kept. That's me being helpful. Come on, let's get these signed.
Oh, now I get it. That's how you did the rota change as well. Get somebody who's lost their memory to write my name in for you. We're supposed to help people, not take advantage of them. This is totally immoral.
Ugh, what is immoral anyway? If you think about it, it actually spells I'm moral.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm going to help this lady.
Oh, so you accept it's your turn now?
Only because you won't help.
I'm only trying to do what's best for all of us. Keep Veronica sweet.
Do I hear arguing? Team meeting, my office, now.
I don't know why you need me here. I wasn't rowing with anyone.
A great team is greater than the sum of its parts, Raymond, and you are very much one of our parts the team needs to be greater than the sum of. What I'm saying is I want this bureau to be a complete whole.
Well, it had better not take too long. I'm halfway through the annual stock take.
And I bet you've taken a lot of stock.
Why are we here, Veronica?
We've always prided ourselves on being the best bureau of lost things in the country. But the latest customer satisfaction figures are in, and I'm afraid we've slipped a teeny weeny bit.
Not below the Penge Bureau. They've always hankered after top spot.
I'm afraid so, Raymond.
Still, second isn't so bad, is it? We are still second, aren't we?
Sort of. Second from bottom. Put simply, in a nutshell, without beating about the bush.
Yes?
If we don't improve performance, head office have ordered that one of the team must die.
What?
Oh, did I say die? I meant be made redundant.
What?
Now hang on, it's better than dying, isn't it? If you look at it that way, in the past few seconds your prospects have improved enormously. Anyway, the best way to better performance is for everybody to work better as a team. A happy team is...
A fantasy?
Maybe it's best if I illustrate with a story. There were 4 people called Everybody, Somebody, Anybody, and Nobody.
Not this one again.
There was an important job to do. Everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did. Somebody got angry because it was everybody's job. Everybody, or was it nobody, thought anybody could do it. No, I got muddled there. Was it somebody who blamed everybody, or nobody who blamed anybody? Oh, anyway, the lesson is clear, isn't it?
We're all nobodies?
No, Raymond. Some of the team haven't been gelling. So what we need is... A team building session. Out with the whiteboard. Who'll start me off with some ideas for a group activity? The team that plays together doesn't get sacked together.
Oh, I like group activities. We could go to that Laser Quest place on the high street and split into teams.
Good thinking, Will. Something competitive should suit us. We won't get back to being the best bureau of lost things in the country without being competitive.
Oh, actually, I could see myself shooting you all. I'm cool with that.
Oh, Cara, please forgive me. I totally forgot. Of course we can't do Laser Quest.
Why not?
You know that bad reaction you have to lights that makes you need to lie down every now and then? Unless your occupational health form's out of date.
Oh, right. Silly me. Of course we can't do Laser Quest.
How about a film night then? They've got Zombie Flesh-Eating Killers 4-Skin Crawlers on at the multiplex, screen 14. Showings at 4:30, 6:35 and 8:45. I think.
No way. I am not watching a zombie film with you, with anybody, ever. One day when zombies rule the world, I'll have to face them, but not before then.
It's just a film, Cara. Zombies aren't real.
Yeah? Then why are there so many films about them? The undead have terrified me ever since Mum and Dad made me watch a scary movie as a kid.
Which one?
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
That's not scary.
It is when your parents have chained you to the chair.
Thank you, Raymond, but I don't think a film night is the best idea.
Suit yourself. I've seen it 6 times already.
Why don't we just go out for some drinks? There are loads of pubs to choose from in town. It will give us the chance to get to know each other outside work in a civilised atmosphere.
Good idea, Will. Pub it is. And the sooner the better. After work tonight.
What if I'm busy?
Are you?
Okay, but I'm not paying for drinks.
You're in luck, Cara. I've been going through the accounts and there's an entertainments fund that hasn't been touched for ages. The bureau can stretch to a few drinks for team bonding.
Sweet. Alcohol will ease the pain of having to talk to all of you all night, though I'll mostly be ignoring you.
If that's decided, I'll go and help the lady in reception.
Not so fast, Will. I've seen you try to change the rota by writing your name on instead of Cara's. It's her turn. You help Raymond with his stock take, and organise the pub for later as well, since that was your idea. You know the saying, he who thought it has to sort it.
Literally one person knows that saying, and she's called Veronica.
I mean it. If this team bonding doesn't work out, one of you will be gone. Now get a move on before somebody gets annoyed. And to be clear, I don't mean just anybody, I mean me. Body.
I thought the nice young man was helping me.
What makes you think he's nice? So, lost memory, is it? Do you remember when you last saw it? Oh, that's not going to work, is it?
Actually, I haven't lost my memory. I know who I am. I'm Mrs. Lawrence.
How do I know that? Got any ID?
Well, annoyingly, no. I usually do, but I was being treated to lunch, so...
Without ID, I'm going to have to assume you've lost your memory. But sometimes brain training can help. I don't offer this to everybody, but here, try this cognitive improvement exercise. If you can just sign this pile of forms...
What, all of them? I'll get repetitive strain injury put in my name on all those.
Oh no, nothing repetitive. Don't sign them all Mrs. Lawrence. Here, use this list of different names, okay?
All right, if it'll help.
It will definitely help. I'm sure of it.
Better get the pub night arranged, Raymond. I was thinking the Red Lion.
Sorry, no. Banned.
Oh, the Plough then?
Banned.
Blimey, the Wheat Sheaf?
Banned.
But you don't seem like the sort of guy who'd get banned from any pub, never mind almost everyone in town.
I'm not banned. I'm saying they all have a band on tonight. Live music can't compare with the sound of vinyl from a classic jukebox. Come on, aren't you supposed to be helping me with a stock take? I'm barely halfway through.
Sorry if I'm a bit distracted by the threat of losing my job. Doesn't it worry you?
You losing your job? Not at all. And they'll never get rid of me. Who else knows this place backwards? If they tried to sack me, I'll just stay overnight and rearrange everything in a way that only makes sense to me. Again. And the union will be on to them as well.
I didn't know we had a union.
Yeah, technically it's just me. Means we always get a great turnout in strike ballots. Right, nearly finished with the M corridor.
Great. Hopefully this is where I'll find this lady's memory. In the memory room?
No, if we got it, it'll be in this room.
Misk.
Miscellaneous.
Ah, I guess it only says Misk on the door because it's too hard for you to spell.
No, the door isn't wide enough.
I don't know if I'll ever learn where everything is kept.
My latest system is really simple. The rooms are all clearly named and arranged alphabetically by corridor. The lost things are just kept in the appropriate room.
But how do we know which room is the appropriate one? That's the bit I don't understand.
It's all up here, isn't it? In my memory bank. And if I can't remember where something goes, I just stick it in here. Miscellaneous.
This hasn't been as much use as I'd hoped. And it doesn't look as if there are any memories in here either.
No, I've never put it on the list, so Veronica doesn't know it's here. Right, that's the M corridor done. On to L.
Doesn't N come next?
I always do it from Z to A. I told you I know this place backwards.
Hey, what's in this room? Someone's put LOL on the door.
Don't go in there.
Why not? Must be fun stuff if it says laughing out loud.
It definitely doesn't stand for laughing out loud. I can't quite remember, but something tells me it means loss of life.
I'm pretty sure LOL isn't loss of life, Raymond. Anyway, don't we need to stocktake all the rooms?
Nah, I'd never put it on the list so Veronica doesn't know it's here. Excuse me, Cara.
Cara, don't tell me you've actually helped that lady.
Oh, you mean Mrs. Lawrence? Got her doing some mental exercises in reception.
She's remembered her name.
Yeah, maybe my way of doing things is working. And improving customer satisfaction scores as well. She'll be a while though. This type of brain training can't be rushed.
Well, if you've got some time now, how about taking a look in this room? Raymond skips it in his stocktake and Veronica doesn't even know it exists.
A room Veronica never goes in. Sounds interesting. And after the strain of helping Mrs. Lawrence, I could do with somewhere quiet to lie down.
I meant more to impress Veronica with a stocktake.
Oh, right. Hang on. What's this? LOL. LOL. Laughing out loud.
Apparently not. Raymond says it means loss of life.
No way am I going in there. This isn't the L corridor, is it? It's the hell corridor.
Calm down, it's just a room.
No, it's not just a room to me. Not now. It's terrifying. It's a terrifying, mysterious room. You know I'm scared of the unknown.
Like a full day's work.
Like a room with loss of life on the door.
We don't know that's what it really stands for.
Raymond knows this place. And you know the Bureau stores absolutely anything that can be lost.
I don't know why you're so scared of a completely innocuous thing like this when you don't seem scared about losing your job.
Don't ever get rid of me. Not with my health issues. It would be discrimination.
Yeah, believing in ghosts and zombies is quite the health condition.
Everyone has one weakness.
Yeah, so what's mine?
You're easily led. And weak. And gullible. And indecisive. And...
Hey! I thought you said one, right? That's enough. We're going in. It's locked.
Of course it is! They always are, to keep the zombies in. Think! A room full of the undead just waiting to take their revenge on us, their captors. I'm getting out of here before they escape.
Slow down, okay? If I can't convince you now, maybe I can later at the pub. If we don't bond like Veronica wants, one of us will be fired. And it's probably not going to be Raymond because he knows where the bodies are buried. You okay with the Red Lion?
No. Banned.
The Plough?
Banned.
This is ridiculous. You're just like Raymond.
What, is he banned as well?
Maybe the Prince Albert? Hey, come back!
Don't care. Just get me away from those zombies.
What the devil's got into Cara?
Maybe it is the devil. Hey, Raymond, can I join the union? I don't want to be fired.
Of course. You just need to be proposed by a member. I'll propose you, no problem.
Great.
And then you need to be seconded by a different member.
But you're the only...
Bad luck. Don't worry though, I'm sure Veronica is panicked over nothing. I remember the last time we slipped down the league tables. Head office sent a mystery shopper round Once she found out we were actually giving good service, our rating shot back up again.
But what if somebody finds out we're not? Oh no, don't say Mrs. Lawrence is a mystery shopper. Hopefully it's not too late.
Where do you think you're going, Will?
Sorry, Veronica, I must get to the lady in reception.
No, you must get into my office. I know your game. Trying to undermine Cara. If you dare to go to reception, you will be the first to die.
Die?
Did I say die again? I meant...
Lose my job.
Yes, now you get it.
But Cara's damaging our reputation. I've got to stop her.
Cara sorts things out in her own way. It's just hard for you to understand because you have your own way too.
Yeah, the right way.
How can I explain? Remember those puzzles from comics when you were young? Like there'd be a lost dog with 3 winding routes to get him home to his kennel. You and Cara are just choosing different routes. You still get the dog home.
That's literally not how those puzzles work. There's only one way home.
Don't be so silly, Will. There are no wrong answers, just different answers. We can discuss more at the team building tonight. Where are we going?
We can't go to most pubs in town for various reasons. The only one left is the Prince Albert. Shall I book a table?
Oh no, we can't go there either. You know it's been taken over.
So?
Haven't you seen their new pub sign? They've replaced the picture of Prince Albert, the Prince Albert, with a close-up of a Prince Albert. Well, I'm no prude, but it is rather graphic. No, the pub night's off.
So much for team building.
You couldn't even organise a whatnot in a thingamy, Will. This puts you top of the list to go.
But that's not fair. I try to help people when Cara only looks after herself. And as for Raymond, he may be in the union, but did you know he's been leaving a room off the stock take list? It hasn't been touched for years. He says it has something to do with loss of life.
Oh no, don't say we've got another UFO.
UFO?
Underused floor space opportunity. Each bureau needs to maximise its use of space. Remember the saying, each metre of floor must be somewhere to store. If this gets back to head office, I'll be the one for the chop, never mind you or Raymond. Oh, I can't let them take my flip chart away from me. This needs immediate investigation.
So much for team building, I guess.
Au contraire. It's just the thing for us to work together on. All staff immediately go to L.
I can't believe you're making us give up free drinks for this. There could be anything behind that door.
Like a UFO.
What? If it's not zombies, it's aliens.
Come on, Cara. It's always best to face your demons.
You could have phrased that better.
Raymond, to help Cara, you should do a risk assessment.
It's too risky.
I told you. Can we go now?
I didn't mean just like that.
No, it's too risky to do a risk assessment. You don't want the paper trail.
I'm starting to wonder who should get fired first. Risk assessments are fun.
Never mind being out of a job. We all know the door will creak, there will be loads of cobwebs, and the place will be full of zombies. We might as well get it over with and all be annihilated.
How are we even going to get in?
This skeleton key.
Great, now there's a skeleton as well.
Here goes.
I told you the door would creak. And... oh, the cobwebs. Oh, wow. Is that an actual bar?
And a classic jukebox. Of course, it's all flooding back. This is the old staff social room. I'd completely forgotten we had one.
So why LOL on the door?
Because of our old social secretary, Lol.
Ah, now it all makes sense.
Must be 10 years ago. When he died, we shut the room down and wrote on the door to remind us.
How poignant.
Yes, LOL. Loss of life.
What? He didn't die in here, did he?
No. It was in reception in front of a customer.
Jesus.
Bloody hell. Has everybody forgotten Mrs. Lawrence in reception?
Do you mean everybody, somebody, anybody, or nobody?
Never mind, I'll go.
The good news is staff social rooms don't count as UFOs, so I'm safe from head office. Thank goodness. I just ordered a new deluxe pack of highlighter pens. And hopefully your zombie fears are easing now, Cara.
They will be if I can get a drink. But... oh, the bar's empty. At the very least, we can have some music. I'll switch the jukebox on at the mains.
No!
At last, a risk assessment.
I mean, this beauty's a Wurlitzer 2000 centennial. I want the pleasure. I don't suppose either of you has an old pound coin?
Come back, Mrs. Lawrence. I'm sure we can explain everything.
You said she'd be here and... there she is. The one who gave me all those fake customer satisfaction forms to sign.
Sorry, Cara, she was too fast for me.
Mrs. Lawrence, I can explain.
You'd better.
I can't thank you enough.
What?
It was just what I needed to jolt me into remembering why I came. I suddenly realised this was the same trick my dear husband used to pull when he worked here.
What trick?
Getting a lost memory job to sign customer satisfaction forms.
Oh, so you're not a mystery shopper?
A what? No. As my husband used to say, we didn't get to be rated the best bureau in the country by being the best bureau in the country.
Cara, if this is true, you know what this means.
I'm sacked.
No, you're dead.
Hang on, Veronica. If we end up with a good customer satisfaction rating, does it really matter how we got it? There are no right or wrong ways as long as the dog still reaches its kennel, right?
I suppose you're right. So, well done, Cara?
I have no idea what you're on about, Will, but I think I owe you one.
That's okay. I guess I'm coming round to the idea of keeping Veronica sweet and keeping our jobs.
But as for you, Will, I explicitly ordered you not to help this lady.
What?
Oh, that came out wrong. Anyway, Will, you're fired.
But Veronica, he was only trying to help the team. Team building, like you wanted.
I suppose you're right. Will, you're hired. Great teamwork, everyone. And our customer satisfaction rating is on the up again.
It's really quite extraordinary how things turn out. You see, I don't come this way often, but I was on my way back from a delightful lunch at the Prince Albert when I saw the bureau and thought I'd pop in for old time's sake. When I got to reception, I must have just frozen for a bit. What with that being where he died.
What, so your husband was the old staff social secretary?
Lol.
That's inappropriate, Raymond.
Oh no, he was called that sometimes. Short for Lawrence.
Lawrence.
The same. And it's lovely to be back here in the staff social room where he always used to take me when we were first courting.
I've forgotten this room was here until today. I guess when your husband died, everything went into cold storage.
Oh no, he's definitely cremated. I got him on the mantel.
Well, this is all very nice, isn't it? Looks like my idea to get the team to bond is working well. You must stay, Mrs. Lawrence. We've got,
No music and no booze.
Maybe I can help. And please, call me Florence.
Well, the jukebox won't take the new pound coin.
even 50p's are too new.
Stand back while I give it a good kick-in.
Sacrilege!
Hey look, it's racked up 99 credits.
Joy!
You must have first choice, Florence.
Really?
I know just the thing. Lawrence's favourite tune was all about memories, so it's quite appropriate.
Oh, I bet it's that song from Cats.
Maybe it's for the best. I always hated Remember You're a Womble.
So, there's no music. I can live with that given the choice. But there's still no booze. I was promised free drinks.
There could still be spirits here.
Don't start her off again with the undead.
I mean, if I just lean on this panel... Voila! Lawrence's secret stash. He had to spend the entertainment's budget on something.
Whoa! There must be 6 different types of rum here, all unopened. This means I was right all along.
What?
Someone fetch me some lime juice. We can make cocktails galore. There will be zombies.
Episode 5 credits. The Bureau of Lost Things, Memories, starred Michael Keane, Annette Flynn, Grace Morgan and Nick Ewans, with a guest appearance from Rachel Fenwick as Mrs. Lawrence and Nathalie Smith as the mystery shopper. Memories was written by Andy Flood, directed by Glenn Cooper, and produced by Alan Devey. The executive producer was Helen Green. Sound design and editing by 29 Owls in a Studio. Original concept for the Bureau of Lost Things by Glenn Cooper, Robin Bales and Helen Green. The Bureau of Lost Things was recorded in Outset Studios of South London and is a Zugzwang production for London comedy writers.
Hello? Hello? Is there anybody there? Anybody? Somebody? Nobody. This really isn't going to look good on my mystery shopper form.